Sierra Leone is a developing country with high incidences of rape and teenage pregnancies. A direct obstacle against girls receiving education in Sierra Leone is the government-issued pregnancy ban in schools, which hinders gender development in the country. Our organization, Schools for Sustainable Sierra Leone, hopes to change that. Our mission is to combat the gender inequalities presented in Sierra Leone's education system that perpetuate the cycle of teenage pregnancy. Our long-term goals are to endow Sierra Leone's future female generation with a quality education and prevent teenage procreation. Our plan would not be possible without the help of 3 nonprofits. No Means No Worldwide, which teaches girls to be vocal on how to defend themselves against rape. Groundswell, improving transportation infrastructures, local food storage facilities, and technology for processing agriculture such as husking fonio. And finally, Men Can Stop Rape, a mission to mobilize men to use their strength for creating a culture free from violence, especially men's violence against women.
The Ebola outbreak and corresponding economic downturn caused a spike in sexual violence, and as a result, 68% of teenage girls with an average age of 15 became pregnant, and 28% of teenage boys having caused the pregnancy. To address this issue of increasing pregnant girls, the country's Minister of Education passed a pregnancy ban in school, and instead created bridge schools, which allowed for pregnant girls to continue their education but only with basic classes. These girls here felt ostracized and ashamed and miss their friends, and feel inadequate once they return to their regular school after giving birth. They are also not taught sex education soon enough, for the country feels that if they teach it to them while they're young, they will engage in sexual activity. Also, nearly 53% of the population lives on less than $1.25 a day, according to the World Bank. And the UNDP Human Development Index evaluates Sierra Leone at 177 out of 187 countries in 2013. Unfortunately, also 34% of the population is physically stunted due to malnutrition.
The government issued a pregnancy ban in schools because it believed keeping pregnant girls in schools would negatively influence other young girls, when in actuality, it has been found that seeing pregnant students greatly discourages other girls from having children prematurely. Teaching women to farm and to continue their education while pregnant will directly contradict the conventional place of women in Sierra Leone society. In most of their cultures, women are expected only to maintain homes, care for their husbands, and bear children. Similarly, teaching women the power of saying no to sex would disrupt the centuries-established cycle of girls having babies and abandoning education, and could result in pushback.
Our plan is multifaceted and is based on 3 development priorities. We want to reduce teen pregnancy by preventing rape, eradicate malnutrition, and stimulate the economy, all at the same time. We will concentrate our rape prevention efforts in northeast Sierra Leone in the city of Freetown, which has a dense urban population, high incidences of rape, and 44 schools and 29 bridge schools. These pilot projects will be a result of a partnership between our organization and No Means No Worldwide, as well as Men Can Prevent Rape. We will implement their curriculum into elementary and middle schools, tailoring the education to the age of the children. The children will be taught to be vocal, and teens will be taught sex education and self-defense. The boys will specifically be taught about positive masculinity using the nonprofit's Men Can Stop Rape program, which teaches the boys to intervene in a rape or attack, preventing rape and teen pregnancy in the country, and thereby redefining cultural stigmas and gender roles. Port Loco is an area with 29 bridge schools and a high teen pregnancy rate. In this city, our organization will teach the students the bridge school's sustainable agriculture, and they will learn to cultivate the superseed white fonio. We may not be able to revoke the pregnancy ban, but we will plant seeds for a change in the country, and hopefully politics will follow. We will buy 1 ton of seed for the school and hire fonio farmers through a partnership with a sustainable agriculture nonprofit group called Groundswell to teach the girls how to grow the seed, which requires light hoeing and germinates in only 3 to 4 days and grows very rapidly. Part of our budget will go to purchasing rain barrels around the school, which will capture water, which will be used for the fonio, as well as purchasing fertilizer to help the plants grow. Another part of the budget will go to buying land to farm around the school if there isn't already any. Part of the harvested fonio will be given to the girls at the school since it is nutritious and will help combat malnutrition problem in the country. And the majority of white fonio will be sold by the girls in local markets where they can learn how to trade and do business while also stimulating the economy. The girls will spend half the day learning about fonio and actually farming it, then the other half will be spent learning standard education from current teachers. There will also be 1 day of class for teaching the girls of the school how to cook with fonio once it is harvested, so they can take these skills back with them to their homes.
For this program is $1 billion. The average teacher salary in Sierra Leone, including government grants and allowances, is $617.44. The fonio farmers we hire will be paid the same amount to compensate for transportation costs and to counterbalance the opportunity costs for loss of work. Our supplier charges $140 per ton for fonio seeds. Rain barrels cost $100 per barrel, and we will have one per site. The average cost to rent an acre of land for a year varies from 9 cents to $5. Storage containers for the volume we'll have will cost $250 each. This leaves our initial cost coming to $28,340.76. We will measure the success of our rape prevention program through polling 1 year after the installation of our program. We will first ask male students how many intervened in a perceived sexual assault. We hope to see a number greater than 265. We will also ask women who experienced our program to report sexual assaults. Monitoring the success of fonio includes calculating the revenue obtained in fonio sales and the percent of the original seed yielded. We will also take a poll of how many girls who experienced our program plan to farm after receive their education to see if teaching them agricultural skills will have an economic impact and better women's positions in the patriarchal society.